take him up to 54,000 chips, yeah? If he wins the hand, yeah?
If he wins, if you call.
Yeah.
If you call in total and he wins the hand, it's going to make him 84. If you just give that in.
Houston's trying to figure out what's the worst case scenario, what's the best case scenario. What if I fold? How much is he going to have? What if I call and lose? How much is he going to have? And what if I call and win? Well, he knows the answer to that.
Mm-hmm. He would love to knock him out, obviously, but not with that hand, Johnny. You know it makes sense. Even if he thinks he's priced in, there's no point giving him more ammunition. No, he can't call.
Don't worry, not going to do with us.
He's apologizing to the table. They said, play your own cards, man. There's 125,000 at stake. And Eddie London is not that far now from the other three. In fact, a double through now, and London will be he'll be chipped up, really.
Trying to double the 20 to 40 on the previous King 7.
He was ahead then. What you're saying that he always...
No, sure you're winning with the King 7.
Barry Hearn first to speak. 15,000. He's out. Ian's out. London's out. And Houston, surely he's all in now.
Raise. 32,000.
Just a little raise.
Yep, that'll should take it down. Definitely with that.
That's interesting, says Dave. It's not a big rate. Wow.
Well, he's not thinking of calling. I think he's thinking about putting Johnny all in. Oh, I was wrong.
He's called. If it comes a 4, it'll be a disaster, but...
if it comes a 5, Johnny's got very unlucky.
What if it just comes over cards?
Wow. Split pot possibilities.
Check.
It's not a great flop for Johnny, that, is it?
Is he trapping?
Red checked.
He's dying to see a 4 here.
Flush draw for El Blondie.
Check.
I think if he moves now, he may have the pot.
He may take it if he goes all in. If he makes a bet, he may take it.
35,000.
This is so suspenseful. What? And this really means everything for John Houston. He's ahead, but the 7 would beat him. The queen would beat him. The king would beat him. He can beat a bluff. And if Coldcloth does have the 7.
You asked me, Dave. Flop.
I have to say, it's a great bet from Dave. It really is.
It surely is.
It's a horrible flop for Johnny.
Well, I think that Houston's stomach has just gotten tied in a series of knots.
Johnny's thinking, are you slow playing a huge hand? Pre-flop and flop. And all of a sudden you've come out betting.
I mean, this would have been the argument for Houston going all in before the flop. He could have saved himself a whole lot of hassle.
Yeah, the bet wasn't big enough, was it, pre-flop, to get rid of Dave? I think an all-in bet pre-flop would have done it.
God, if he can make this call, just be masterful. But Coldcloth will still be drawn live. In fact, he'll be drawn very live. A king or 7 would split the pot. A spade would win it. A 5 would win it.
Johnny's wife and his son are backstage. They would be shouting, go all in. No, he's laid down the best hand.
He showed it!
He's shown it as well.
But, I mean, I think that once Houston has checked that turn, really, he's given up the pot, hasn't he? He could not really call that.
No.
I know.
You'd had another minute, you'd have called me.
Of course, yeah. I needed it. Once you change that 30 seconds, I'm under the pressure. Then I know you got a flush draw. I know exactly you got a flush draw because of the way you.
And talk about all to play for now. John Houston, who had looked like he was in such good shape, is only a pip in front of London. Those two are bubbling. 7 and 15, and the beat goes on. It's a horror show. It's a thriller. Here comes Eddie London. Will he get called? It's 35,000. Colclough.
I think he'll call him. Colclough will call him.
He can well afford it. Just counting it out. He has called. He's got the better hand, right? Ooh!
Oh, Barry's got a better hand and he folds.
He'll definitely let Colclough do the dirty work. And Eddie London's drawing quite live now because one of Dave's aces are dead. It's London all in, but with a chance to double up. Ace 8 versus King Jack.
Not in bad shape, is he, really?
No, he's not.
Good luck.
Especially as Barry's past one of Dave's aces.
Are you surprised Dave called?
No, not at all. No. Not at all surprised. Ah, well, that just seals it, doesn't it?
Well, he's done the right thing now. It's only running clubs or running straight, or else Eddie London is out in 5th. 3/8 on the spin.
And he can only hit the low end of the straight because if an ace does come, then it makes Dave a full house. Oh, that's given him a lot more outs now, Jesse. He's got a flush draw as well.
That could have been the best card for London. A 9 or a club.
Or the ace of clubs.
Doesn't want the ace of clubs.
Unlucky, well played.
It's over. Hard luck, Eddie.
Eddie London out in 5th position. He'll take 7,500 for his troubles, and he really gave it a good lash.
He gave it a good bash. He really did.
Not to worry.
Well, that flopped 3 snowmen on the board for Dave Colclough, but London wasn't done. He picked up his best card on the turn, straight draw, flush draw, but it all came to naught. Out in 5th, and we are down to 4, the bubble. And it'll be interesting to see right now, you know, between Ian Fraser and Barry Hearn, they've both got, you know, stacks. They want to see John Huston get eliminated, but they can't gamble against Dave Colclough. Will they play tight right now and try and let Huston and Colclough fight each other?
They are hoping that Huston goes all in, and they're hoping that Dave Colclough's going to call, and obviously knock Johnny out. That's they don't really want to get involved.
I mean, a big argument for Barry Hearn to fold all kinds of hands right now.
Oh, of course, definitely, most definitely. If Johnny doubles up, he's back in it,
He's folded Queen 10 there.
and he needs to.
I'm all in.
He needs to go all in now. Yeah, he'll be unlucky if Dave gets into runs into a big hand.
Well, he's favored, right? You know, he's favored to have the better hand, and he's got way better.
Way better. There's no way Dave's going to call this. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to add fuel to fire. He doesn't want to double up Johnny and make him stronger than he is.
Well, not just that, but
23 to win.
Dave's thinking, well, I could have 2 live cards here, you know.
I'm just wondering, isn't Colclough in a stronger position as long as this stays four-handed?
Colclough's thinking, if I stick 23,000 in now, we're down to 3. I get 300,000 or more in chips, and we go to the final table, and he's in great shape. He could call this.
Right.
If he calls it, Johnny is going to be so happy to see an 8 deuce.
He's pondering the math. He says 23 to win 50 right now.
Yeah, 23 to win 50, and we've got ourselves a final table.
It's just over 2 to 1. And
He's
he says
calling.
he's got the math. He doesn't, because he is dominated.
Absolutely dominated.
And Huston, all of a sudden, this game may open up. If the King 8 holds, I'll tell you what, we have got a match race here. Huston all in. There's the King.
That's it. That's officially, that's killed it. He needs 2 deuces now.
Very difficult.
Yeah, that very difficult is an understatement.
It's like a 97% chance of Johnny winning this pot. Oh, and that's totally killed it.
On the impossible.
Put another king there.
Put another King up there, says John. He's a happy man. I'll tell you what, that has made this very interesting. And the person least pleased right now is Barry Hearn,
Oh, most definitely.
who has all of a sudden been put into a bit of jeopardy.
One won't go down in the annals of history, will it?
So close you can smell it. The pie's on the windowsill. Only 4 left. Only 3 places at the